250 Gemstones culture represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. We are more than journalism. We are a revolution. Come on, let's kick this door down and let everybody know we up in here. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones News TV channel. I am your host, Michael T. Porter, and I'm bringing the news to your ass like no other. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I have another bomb news segment for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit that like button, subscribe button, and share button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I am dropping. If y'all like to support the mission, support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? We got this crazy ass doctor out here today. Oh man, he's removing the wrong body parts up in there, causing all kind of chaos up in there in them hospitals. Let's get some drum roll and see what this crazy doctor's doing. This is according to lawandcrime.com. Surgeon who allegedly killed patient by firing stapling device blindly and removing the wrong organ loses another medical license. Now, how the hell you lose two? He shouldn't even got the second one. Left is William Bryant. To the right is Beverly Bryant, his wife. Oh, man. And the crazy doctor is Thomas Sheknovsky. Oh, he's Russian or Ukraine or some shit. A surgeon who allegedly performed multiple wrong site surgeries, including one that resulted in a patient's death after the wrong organ was removed, has surrendered his medical license for the second time. Dr. Thomas Sheknovsky was licensed to practice osteopathic medicine in both Alabama and Florida. However, following the death of William Bryant, who died after Sheknovsky allegedly mistakenly removed the man's liver instead of his spleen during emergency surgery in August, he is now barred from practicing in both states. Records show that Sheknovsky voluntarily surrendered his license in Alabama, where authorities have also blocked him from practicing on November 7th. He's not in jail? As Law and Crime previously reported, the doctor was ordered to surrender his Florida license in September. He is now listed as having retired from practicing medicine in that state. The suspension orders both states detailed the troubling circumstances surrounding two botched surgeries and Sheknovsky's apparent attempts to cover up his errors. Brian was an Alabama man who went to Florida hospitals for tests to assess an abnormal spleen while he was on vacation in the Sunshine State. Medical staff advised Brian that he needed immediate surgery to prevent serious spleen-related complications, and despite serious reluctance to do so, Brian ultimately agreed to undergo an emergency laparoscopic splenectomy, according to the Florida report. So Mr. Brian, he didn't even want to do this surgery. So he's out there in Florida having a good time with his old lady, and his spleen is hurting. And he pretty much didn't even want to do the surgery. This William Bryan, he didn't even want to go through with the surgery, but he's thinking, well, I got to get my health together. I got my wife. I got to stay alive. I got to be there for her. Probably got kids and grandkids. Probably got family relying on him. Look like he got a good life. And he's probably the authority figure. Everybody runs to him. He's the big chief on campus. He's the one that keeps the family together. He wants to be there for his family. So he had the righteous motives. So it's always good to go with your first mind. His first mind was not to go through with the surgery. Man, it is his time to go. That's crazy. Although operating room staff was limited at the time, although the hospital did not typically perform splenectomies, Sheknovsky conducted the operation. They don't even do these type of surgeries, so why did they tell him to do it? According to the suspension order, operating room staff was concerned at the time that Sheknovsky did not have the skill level to safely perform this procedure. He didn't even have the skills. They don't have the staff. They don't even perform these. It was just, man. During the surgery, for which the doctor arrived an hour late, Sheknovsky opted to convert a laparoscopic procedure to an open one to mitigate difficulties in the visibility. The procedure had major complications and Shadnowski's decisions proved that to be fatal for the patient, according to the report. After firing a stapling device blindly into Brian's abdomen, Shadnowski removed an organ that he believed was Brian's spleen, but was actually the man's liver. So he's out there with the staple, and he's just out there, bam, letting off this staple gun and hitting William Bryan. He hit William Bryan in his abdomen. So he was like, oh, shoot, what did I hit? What did I hit? What did I need to remove? So, and the lack of experience and the lack of competence and in a panic, he removed the wrong organ. According to the suspension order, not only did operating staff notice Shadnowski's error during the procedure, but they also observed him trying to cover up his error. The Florida Department of Health said in its order that Shadnowski's account of the incident contained deceptive and untrue statements, and that Shadnowski directed a staffer to purposely and incorrectly label Brian's liver as a spleen, and as it was transported to the pathology lab. In its suspension order, the department said that Shadnowski's failure to admit his error demonstrated either a lack of clinical understanding or a lack of integrity, and even predicted his reckless conduct is likely to continue. Man, that's the rest of the article. Man. Once again, this is him right here. This is the doctor. He's a buffoon. Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this 250 Gemstones News TV commentary? Well, of course you do. That's why your ass is here. Go with your first mind. That's how I look at it. This man lost his life for no reason. And sometimes in life, you go with your first mind. Like, you know, this girl's coming up to you. Like, something about this girl don't seem right. Go with your first mind. He didn't even want to do the surgery to begin with, y'all. He didn't even want to do the surgery to begin with. And now his wife had to bury him. Now their kids have to put their dad in the ground. Now the grandbabies won't be able to play with Pawpaw. This is why I do these stories. One, for racial reason. For two, to show that everybody is just do these stories to let everybody know everybody's contributing to the chaos and the hell that we call Earth. It's not just black folks. It's not just white folks. It's everybody contributing to the chaos and pain that's on this earth. This man lost his life for no reason. I am pissed off that Eric Garner the black man that was slanging cigarettes outside the store. He got choked out by the police, but this man killed somebody on the operating table, and he is put in position to save lives. He went through all the medical school and medical training and all the classes and courses and got his degrees. And even though he got all that, he wasn't qualified. So he should have been arrested. The person who's in charge of the operating ward, whoever's in charge of that hospital, they need to be arrested. At the very minimum, fine. Lock their asses up. We get killed for slinging some cigarettes. This man killed somebody, and he don't even know what he's doing. If you don't know what you're doing, why'd you sign up? And why did they tell this man, William Bryan, to go to the hospital, the very hospital who don't even perform these procedures? It was just a train wreck after train wreck. It's like kind of like that movie Final Destination. No matter what you do, it was just your fate. He showed up an hour late. He's busting staples into this man's stomach. And then he removed the wrong organ, killing this man. This the doctor, that's the wife, and this the William Bryan. William Bryan right here lost his life for no reason because this jackass over here. Everybody need their ass locked up. Lock that or shut that hospital down. Y'all need to do something. That's not good enough. Him losing his license is not good enough. And here's the thing. This is the second time he lost his license. This is the second time. What's going on, Florida? Shout out mother effing Florida. Florida been jumping. What's going on, Florida? But y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about this story? 250 capital G. I'm gone.